Romanian cuisine is a diverse blend of different dishes from several traditions with which it has come into contact, but it also maintains its own character. It has been greatly influenced by Ottoman cuisine, while it also includes influences from the cuisines of other neighbours, including German, Serbian, Romani, Bulgarian, and Hungarian cuisine. There are quite a few different types of dishes, which are sometimes included under a generic term. For example, the category ciorbă includes a wide range of soups with a characteristic sour taste. These may be meat and vegetable soups, tripe and calf foot soups, or fish soups, all of which are soured by lemon juice, sauerkraut juice, vinegar, or borș. The category tripe is a generic name for a strong alcoholic spirit in Romania, while in other countries, every flavor has a different name. History. In the history of Romanian culinary literature, Costache Negruții and Mihail Cogălniceanu were the compilers of a cookbook, 200 Retatisocate Dubucate, Prafiturici Alta Trebii Gospodărești, printed in 1841. Also, Negruții writes in Alexandru Lapuzneanu. In Moldavia, at this time, fine food wasn't fashioned. The greatest feast only offered a few types of dishes. After the Polish borș, Greek dishes would follow, boiled with herbs floating in butter. After that, Turkish pilaf, and finally cosmopolitan steaks. Cheese was known since ancient history. Branza is the generic word for cheese in Romanian. This word is from Dacian. In addition to cheese, Dacians ate vegetables and fruits with high nutritional value. The Dacians produced wine in massive quantities. Once, Burbista, a Dacian king, angered by the wine abuse of his warriors, cut down the vines. His people gave up drinking wine. Legend says that the Dacian people created their own beer. With the Romans, there was a certain taste, rooted in the centuries, for the perfect pastry made from cheese, including alivenci, pasca, or branzoes. The Romans introduced porridge, where different variations of millet porridges were developed. Maize and potatoes became staples of Romanian cuisine after their introduction to Europe. Maize, in particular, contributed to an increase in health and nutrition level of the Romanian population in the 16th and 17th centuries, resulting in a population boom. More than 4 centuries, Wallachia and Moldavia, the two medieval Romanian principalities, were strongly influenced by their oriental neighbor, the Ottoman Empire. Ottoman cuisine changed the Romanian table with appetizers made from various vegetables, such as eggplant and bell peppers, as well as various meat preparations, such as chiftel and mici. The various kinds of ciorbă, borș, and meat and vegetable stews, such as iarni de fasole, ardei umpluti, and sarmale, are influenced by Turkish cuisine. The Romanian tomato salad is a variation of the Turkish çoban salata. There is a unique procession of sweets and pastries combining honey and nuts, such as baklava, sarayli, halva, and rahat. Description. Romanian recipes bear the same influences as the rest of Romanian culture. The Turks brought meatballs. From the Greeks there is moussaka, for the Austrians there is the schnitzel, and the list could continue. The Romanians share many foods with the Balkan area, Central Europe, and Eastern Europe. Some others are original and can be traced to the Romans, as well as other ancient civilizations. The lack of written sources in Eastern Europe makes it impossible to determine today the punctual origin for most of them. One of the most common meals is the mamaligo, a type of polenta, served on its own or as an accompaniment. Pork is the main meat used in Romanian cuisine, but also beef is consumed, and a good lamb or fish dish is never to be refused. Before Christmas, on December 20th, a pig is traditionally sacrificed by every rural family. A variety of foods for Christmas are prepared from the slaughtered pig, such as carnati, garlicky pork sausages, which may be smoked to dry cured, caltabos, an emulsified sausage based on liver with the consistency of the filling ranging from fine to coarse. Sangarit, an emulsified sausage obtained from a mixture of pig's blood with fat and meat, breadcrumbs or other grains, and spices. Toba, based on pig's feet, ears, and meat from the head suspended in aspic and stuffed in the pig's stomach. Tocciatura, a stew made with pork, smoked and fresh sausage simmered in a tomato sauce and served with mamaliga and wine. There are many variations of the stew throughout Romania, with some versions combining different meats, including chicken, lamb, beef, pork and sometimes even offal. Pomano porcilui, pan-fried cubed pork served right after the pig's sacrifice to thank the relatives and friends who helped with the process. Pifti, rasitura, inferior parts of the pig, mainly the tail, feet, and ears, spiced with garlic and served in aspic. Jumari, dried pork remaining from rendering of the fat and tumbled through various spices. The Christmas meal is sweetened with the traditional kozonic, a sweet bread made from nuts, poppy seeds, or rehat. At Easter, lamb is served. The main dishes are borș de miel, roast lamb, and drop de miel, the Romanian-style lamb haggis made from minced offal, lamb meat and spring onions with spices, wrapped in a caul and roasted. The traditional Easter cake is pasca, a pie made from yeast dough with a sweet cottage cheese filling at the center. Romanian pancakes, called clătite, are thin and can be prepared with savory or sweet fillings, ground meat, cheese, or jam. Different recipes are prepared depending on the season of the occasion. Wine is the preferred drink, and Romanian wine has a tradition of over 3 millennia. Romania is currently the world's 9th largest wine producer, and recently the export market has started to grow. Romania produces a wide selection of domestic varieties, as well as varieties from across the world. Beer is also highly regarded, generally blonde pills in a beer made with German influences. There are also Romanian breweries with a long tradition. According to the 2009 data of FAOSTAT, Romania is the world's second largest plum producer, and as much as 75% of Romania's plum production is processed into the famous Tuica, a plum brandy obtained through one or more distillation steps. List of dishes. Soups. Borș is fermented wheat bran, a souring agent for ciorbă. Borș is also used today as a synonym for ciorbă, but in the past, a distinction was made between borș and ciorbă, the souring agent for the latter being the juice of unripe fruits, such as grapes, mirabelle, or wood sorrel leaves. Borș de Uricis, wild mushroom sour soup. Ciorbă is the traditional Romanian sour soup. Ciorbă de burtă, soured with sour cream. Ciorbă de perisor, ciorbă de fasole, cu fumatura, ciorbă de legume, ciorbă de pest, California and Delta. Ciorbă de praz is a leek soup. Ciorbă de pui is a chicken soup. Ciorbă de loboda is a red oric soup. Ciorbă de salată, cu fumatura. Ciorbă de sfeclă, also called borș de sfeclă, a borș răzesc. Ciorbă taranească, made from a variety of vegetables and any kind of meat. Super soups, made from vegetables alone, are combined with poultry and beef. The difference between supă and ciorbă is that the meat and most of the vegetables are removed, the resulted liquid being served with dumplings or noodles. There are also a number of sour soups, which use lemon juice as a souring agent, called supă grec. Supă cu galăstă, supă cu tăiete. Meat caltabos, chisca, a cooked sausage made from minced pork organs and rice, stuffed in a pig's casing. Carnati, a garlicky sausage, as in fasole cu carnati. Cifteal, a type of large meatball covered with breadcrumbs or a flour crust. Ciorbă, white roux sauce used in a variety of meat dishes. Ciorbă de vitel, veal ciorbă, ciorbă de pui, chicken ciorbă, drop de miel, a lamb haggis made from minced organs wrapped in a caul and roasted like a meatloaf, a traditional Easter dish. Frigarui, Romanian-style shish kebab. Limba cu muslin, cow tongue with olives. Mitite, grilled minced meat rolls. Grata, grilled pork beef with condiments. Muzaka, an eggplant, potato, and meat pie. Ostropal, method of cooking chicken or duck. Paprikas, chicken paprikash. Gulas, goulash. Parjale, a type of meatball. Pifti, the preparation of this dish is similar to the French demi-glace. Pork stock is reduced by simmering, which is placed in containers, and spiced with garlic and sweet paprika powder. The boiled pork meat is then added, and left to cool. The cooled liquid has a gelatinous consistency. Pleskoi sausages. Rassel, sarmale, minced meat with rice, wrapped in either pickled cabbage leaves or vine leaves. Slanina, pork fat, often smoked. Snittel, a pork, veal, or beef breaded cutlet. Cordon bleu snittel, breaded pork tenderloin stuffed with ham and cheese. Mosaic snittel, a specialty of Western Romania, which is two thin layers of different meats with a mushroom filling. Other vegetable fillings may be used instead of mushrooms. Snittel de pui, breaded chicken breast cutlet. Stuffat, lamb, onion, and garlic stew. Toba, pork sausage. Tocana, tocanita, meat stew. Tocanita vanatoriasca, venison stew. Tociatura, a Romanian stew made from pan-fried cubed pork, served with mamaliga and wine. The vatsicalita, steamed cabbage with pork ribs, duck, or sausages. Versely, a type of sausage made from a mixture of goat or lamb with pork. Fish shiftil de pest, fish cake. Crap pane, breaded carp fillet. Givechi cu pest, fish stew with vegetables. Macro affumat, smoked mackerel fillet. Panna de somn rassel, catfish in brine with garlic. Placidian pest, ragu of river fish with vegetables. Paprikas de pest, fish paprikas. Salata de ice salad, traditionally made from carp, pike, or various marine fish species, called tarama, with onion. Saramura de crap, carp in brine. Vegetables are de umpluti, stuffed bell peppers. Dovla umpluti, stuffed zucchini. Gully umplut, stuffed kohlrabi. Vinette umplut, stuffed eggplant. Sarmale, stuffed cabbage rolls, also made from grape or dock leaves. Givechi, vegetable stew or cooked vegetable salad, similar to the Bulgarian guvec and the Hungarian lexo. Givechi Caligaresque, vegetable stew prepared by the nuns in the monasteries. Iani, beans prepared with spices and cooked until there's no more water, forming a soft sticky sauce binding the beans together. Fasol batuta, boiled beans prepared mashed and spiced with salt, black pepper, and a bit of garlic. The dish is served with diced and fried onions and tomato paste as sauce. Mamaliga cornmeal mush, also known as Romanian-style polenta. Mamaliga can be served as a side dish or formed the basis of further dishes, such as mamaliga cu lapte, bults, mamaliga cu branza cu smantana and sour cream, etc. Mancar de mazara, pea stew. Mancar de praz, leek stew. Pilaf, a dish of rice, vegetables, and pieces of meat. The meat is usually the offal, wings, and organs of chicken, pork, or lamb. The cooking method is very similar to risotto. Chiftelud de ciorbă, chiftel made from mushrooms instead of meat. Snittel de ciorbă, mushroom fritter, but it may be used to mean any sort of fritter. Placintua romana, pie with spinach and white cheese. Tocana de ciorbă, mushroom stew. Tocanita de galbiori, chanterelle stew. Zakuska, list of salads. AdiJapan, roasted pepper salad with vinegar and sunflower or olive oil. Muraturi, method of pickling different fruits and vegetables. Castraveti murati, pickled small cucumbers. Gogonil, pickled green tomatoes, which is the simple version of muraturias or tate. The vatsa murata, cabbage pickled in brine, flavored with dill stalks and beetroots for red color. Muraturias or tate, pickled mixed vegetables, a combination of any of the following: onions, garlic, green tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, kohlrabi, beets, carrots, celery, parsley roots, cauliflower, apples, quince, unripe plums, small unripe watermelons, small zucchini, and red cabbage. It is most often cured in brine, though it can also be cured in vinegar. Mujaya, crushed garlic sauce. Salata de boeuf, minced meat with boiled vegetables, mayonnaise, and a dash of mustard. Salata de vinette, roasted and peeled eggplant, chopped onions, and salt mixed with oil and mayonnaise. Salata orientala, potato salad with eggs, onions, and olives. Salata de sfecla, beet salad. Salata de rosii, tomato salad with sliced onions, bell peppers, and cucumber, flavored with dill or parsley. List of cheeses. The generic name for cheese in Romania is branza, and it is considered to be of Dacian origin. Most of the cheeses are made from cow's or sheep's milk. Goat's milk is rarely used. Sheep cheese is considered the real cheese, although in modern times, some people refrain from consuming it due to its higher fat content and specific smell. Branza de burduff is a kneaded cheese prepared from sheep's milk and traditionally stuffed into a sheep's stomach. It has a strong taste and semi-soft texture. Branza.It is a melted cheese and a generic name for processed cheese, industrial product. Branza in Kosulat is a sheep's milk kneaded cheese with a strong taste and semi-soft texture, stuffed into bellows of fir tree bark instead of pig bladder. Very lightly smoked. Traditional product. Kaz is a semi-soft fresh white cheese, unsalted or lightly salted, stored in brine, which is eaten fresh. Traditional, seasonal product. Cascaval is a semi-hard cheese made from sheep's or cow's milk. Traditional product. Nasal is a type of cheese with a pungent aroma. Traditional product. Pantelu, a type of cascaval. Traditional product. Sfeta, industrial product. Telemea, cow's or sheep's milk white cheese, vaguely similar to feta. The traditional branza de brela is spiced with Nigella damascena seeds, which gives it a unique flavor. Urda, made by boiling the whey drained from cows who use milk until the remaining proteins precipitate and can be collected. Traditional product. List of desserts. Amandine, chocolate sponge cake with almond and chocolate filling, glazed in chocolate. Baklava, branza is traditional Moldavian soft cakes filled with sweet cheese. Cec, coffee cake. Clatite, crepes. Koliva, boiled wheat mixed with sugar and walnuts. Cornulet, pastries filled with Turkish delight jam, chocolate, cinnamon sugar, walnuts, or raisins, with the shape representing a crescent. Kovrigi, pretzel. Kozonik, a kind of stollen made from leavened dough, into which milk, eggs, sugar, butter, and other ingredients are mixed together before baking. Crema de Zahars. Anash rum cake. Gogosi, literally donuts, but more akin to fried dough. Greasy ulapte. Alva, Jafra cake, invented at the Casa Capsule restaurant in Bucharest. Lapte de pasăre, literally bird's milk, vanilla custard garnished with floating islands of whipped egg whites. Mutenici, sfintasori, sweet pastries. Orasi ulapte. Panda span. Parpanasi, a kind of donut made from a mixture of sweet cheese, eggs, and semolina, boiled or fried and served with fruit syrup, jam and sour cream. Palansal domnului. Placenta pie. Profiterole, assorted pastries. Rahat, Turkish delight. Salam, a biscuity, literally salami of biscuits, made from biscuits, chocolate, Turkish delight, and rum essence. The cylindrical shape resembles a sausage, hence the name. Savarine, savarina, salota, a custard made from milk, eggs, sugar, whipped cream, gelatin, fruits, and lady fingers, from the French charlotte. Torte, torta dolce, gingerbread. List of drinks: affinata, blueberry liqueur, bear, braga, café, ceai, prepared in the form of either various plant tisanes, a common black tea, called ceai in Romanian, which is Russian tea usually served during breakfast. Horinka is a plum or apple brandy, produced in the northern part of the country. Must, the grape juice in the fermentation process that hasn't become wine yet. Palanca is a strong, double-distilled fruit brandy produced in Transylvania. Pelanda Mai is a wine specialty, usually produced in the spring, flavored with artemisia dried plants. Rachiu is a fruit brandy. Even though rachiu can be made from any fruit, tuica is reserved exclusively to brandy made from plums. Rachiu de Tescovina is a pomace brandy produced from grapes that have been used in wine production, very similar to the Italian grappa. Secreca is a caraway fruit-flavored vodka, similar to the German Kummel. Sirop, prepared with syrup made from fir tree, pine, buckthorn, blueberry, raspberry, or strawberry, with different types of honey or sugar. Sokica is a non-alcoholic beverage made from fermented elderflower. Slivovita is a plum brandy, produced in the Banat region. Turt is a strong, double-distilled plum brandy, named after the village of Turt in northwestern Romania. Uica is a plum brandy. The Van Visanata is a sour cherry liqueur. Vodka Zedmorata is a raspberry liqueur.